going live. Yes, we're live now. Hello, Spotify, YouTube, people who are watching us. This is Talk and Talk, a conversation platform where we come to communicate in English, Spanish, French, and Italian. This version here is just a conversation. It's not a class, which means we're going to speak in English 100% of the time. And today we are talking about complaining. So we're going to discuss a little bit about this subject, and I will open my heart here and tell you guys I love complaining. So it's going to be a tough subject for me. Well, today we have 6 people. I think I'm going to split us into breakout rooms so that we have a good time to talk. I like splitting us when we are 6. Oh, Ayla has just joined us. So now it's going to be more necessary to split. All right. Just a minute that she's joining us. Hello, Ayla. Good morning.
Hello,
Sending
good
the questions
morning.
again. How are you?
I'm great, and you?
I'm awesome. You arrived at a great time. Today we're talking about complainings, all right? And it's going to be a good conversation. I'm gonna have with me here in the main room today. Let me see. Rosalia and Victoria. I think it's going to be nice talking to her. Not to her, to them, right? And then Ayla, Lida, Leo, and Ricardo are going to the breakout room. All right, I will send the questions one more time. Please don't forget in the breakout room to choose someone to read the questions and make sure everybody's going to have the chance to talk a little bit. You start, please, introducing yourselves so that you can get to know each other. And then at 9:50, I will bring everybody back. All right, let's get started then. I hope you guys enjoyed the talk. And see you in 40 minutes. Don't forget to be nice, don't correct with each other, and enjoy. Let's go. All righty. Well, as usual, we always start introducing ourselves. So, Victoria, since today is your first time, can you please introduce yourself? First time with me, of course.
Yeah. So I'm Victoria. I am 24 years old. I live in Rio. I have a little son. He's 4 years old. And I'm a nurse student.
That's
So,
really nice. What is your
yeah,
son's name?
Rafael.
Oh, that's really cute. Very good. What are your hobbies, Victoria?
I don't think that I have a hobby. Like, I've never think about it. So, yeah.
What do you usually do
I
in your free time? Like,
Nothing. Like, I just care of my son and
yeah.
study and be with my husband. It's all that I do every day.
And it's okay. Yes, very good. Very good. Yes, I can imagine going to college and being a mother and being married and dealing with kids. It's difficult, no? So it's okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you so much. How about you, Rosalia? Who are you?
Okay, guys, I'm Rosalia. I'm 54, and I'm living in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I'm married for 33 years. Then I have 2 children. My daughter is psychology. My son is IT. He works as IT. And now I'm living alone with my husband because my children have moved on. Then I am so only with my husband, and I start to live again with my moo. I love moo. I don't know how can I say that. And
Yeah.
the thing
So
that okay.
no, are you enjoying this new phase? Just you and your husband. Is it too
Yeah,
different?
you are enjoying so much this time because it's not so different, but it's a little bit because you start to make all the things together because you are alone. You need to make these things together. Since you make a little okay, you need to stay together all the time. Then sometime I wanted to stay at home. Then my husband called me. Oh, you can start with me. You need to make this walk with me. Oh, okay, I will. But I want to stay at home. But it's okay.
That's really nice. Victoria, can you imagine when your son is like just like Rosalia's children?
Oh my God, I was thinking about it. Like, oh my God, it's
Yeah.
my dream.
Yeah.
Really difficult, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I can imagine as a mother, like difficult, but also a feeling of freedom at the
Yeah.
same time, right? Yeah.
When my daughter get married, the first week is so terrible for me because I feel so alone because I was all the time with her. Then she move on, it's a little crazy. But now when my son move on, it's I was waiting for that. It's not so different than was before. Then she compliant with me because he compliant to me because he said, you don't see the time that I was move on because you wanted to be free for me. It's not true, but it's okay.
I got you. Very good, very good. Thank you so much for sharing your experience, and you get used to it, you know, and it's part of life, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like to complain or not? Do you complain a lot of time?
I don't like so much to complain. It's not because it's polite or not, because my parents never complain. I don't remember my parents to complain. Then now my parents-in-law complain all the time, especially my mother-in-law. Oh my gosh, it's so difficult to stay at her. I saw I said for my husband, it's difficult when they need to go to our mother house because she complained all the time. I don't like that because my parents didn't complain. Then my parents have eight children. Then they don't complain. They have so much difficult for I don't know, because have more children, have to take care for more children, have there is no money in this time, but they don't complain. And now your parents complain all the time. They have more. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't like so much that.
I got you. Yeah, that's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, I think when we live around like people who don't complain and we are around people who complain all the time, it's a bit boring, you know, like
boring.
why are you complaining? You don't
Yeah.
know you don't know how hard life is,
Yeah.
right?
You are live. You have so better health. I don't know. It's difficult.
I feel you. I feel you. Very good. Very good. Vic, what about you? Can I call you Vic?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. And you, do you usually complain? Do you like doing it or not?
I don't like to do it, but sometimes, especially when I'm sick, because I've been sick a lot of times in 1 month, like me and my son. So it's really, really awful.
Very
But I don't
good.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I think I am a bit the opposite, girls. I like to complain, but I try to be positive. Like you probably won't hear me complaining because I try to avoid when I'm like talking to other people, but I don't know, around my friends, I do like complaining, you know. And I think I complain with myself, you know, like, oh, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do this. In my mind, I am like complaining alone, you know. So this is an interesting question. When is it appropriate to complain in a restaurant? Maybe we can talk about a restaurant or any situation when at a store, for example. When do you usually complain? Let's start with you, Vic.
especially in a restaurant or every time, like every place.
We can talk about any place, like a restaurant or a store, you know, a place where we are going to afford something, to pay for something.
I don't think so. I can remember one time that I complaining in a public place, so I don't know. I don't think I complain in public.
That's good, right? But for example, if you go to a restaurant and the food is bad, or there is sometimes when we go to restaurants, we find some hair on the food. Do you usually complain at this time, or you just let things go?
Maybe I just ask for to take off the plate and ask for another one, but I've never been in this restaurant before again. So it's
Okay,
the
you will never
end.
go there. I
Yeah.
got you. I got you. Very good. Very good. And you, Rosalia, when is it appropriate to complain?
I think when you can complain is when you ask for some food. This food is a little spoiled, estragado, I don't know. Then you can eat that. It's okay. But if you ask for some food, then you choose this food, then you receive, then you will complain for that. I think it's a little crazy, because you had choose for this food, then you don't like it. Okay, you can ask again, but you don't need to complain, because the matters don't have fault for that. Then it's difficult to say, because they are working that. It's difficult for them too. In the store, when you receive some clothes that don't fit you, okay, you go there and trying to change, or sometimes something like that. Because one day I work at supermarket, I work all the time with the people. It's difficult when someone go and trying to comply all the time. Depend of the day, you don't want to hurt something, then I try to don't comply, more or less, because the people don't like to listen this kind of things.
Yes,
I
you
don't
said
know what's
some.
happened with them.
You
It's
said
difficult.
something really nice. I must confess, I like to complain. But for example, when I'm talking about services, I
Yeah.
avoid complaining, like when I go to a place and I don't know, even if I find some hair on the food, or even if the food is, I don't know, most of the time I avoid complaining too. I don't feel comfortable. I just don't go there anymore, just like Vic said. Um, I was thinking of the next question, Rosalia, and I remembered what you said, that you use it to work at a supermarket. So do you think the customer is always right?
No, it's not related all the time. I think the customer sometimes use it to make some advances for this kind of, the customer is our right. It's not right. I usually say for my employers, that is sometimes they are right. It's another time is not, because you need to be respectful. You need to be polite with them, but it's not to let them to make some oh my gosh, disrespectful feel.
Mhm.
Make some words disrespectful, because they wanted to make some advances for that. It's not
That's
all
true.
the time.
That's true. Sometimes like people just want to take advantage, and it's hard
Yeah,
to say they are always right, right?
yeah,
Really, but it's a difficult question, because how do you know, right? Like sometimes the client is just there shouting and say, I'm gonna call the police or something like this, and
yeah.
then you get
Oh,
nervous, right? So okay,
yeah,
okay, you are right. Just
yeah,
take it, just do,
yeah.
right?
in this time. Okay.
That's
To avoid some situation.
Yes, to avoid. Yes. Really difficult. Vic, how do you see this? Do you think the customer is always right?
I agree with Rosalia because sometimes there are bad people that I know, okay, I can have another one, or I can change, or that it it isn't right in a certain way. I don't know, but I think it's strange because in the US they change everything. Like if you don't like, if it's broke, if it's not broke, like you don't want it more. So I can't imagine why they do it.
Yeah. I don't know either. Yeah. Sometimes just like Rosalia was saying, to take advantage of things, and then that's it, right? Just because I don't know, like sometimes they just want to I don't know, take the product, or just wants to take advantage of it somehow, right? Really difficult. Girls, I want to change a little bit because I think the questions are a bit similar. So I want to know from you, if you are a person who people complain to you, so something happened. Do your friends, or do like your partners usually trust you to complain or not? Let's start from you, Rosalia.
About to complain about the things about my life, then I am complaining, or I am listening to another person?
When you listen, if your friends or your family, if they usually complain to you, you like tell you things and sharing their complaints with you, this is common?
It's common. I have a sister-in-law. Oh my gosh, it's difficult to go to stay at your home because, oh my gosh, all the time have some sick to complain. All the time the things was wrong. Nothing could be right, and you go there to visit, sometimes to make the part to stay together, but it's
just
difficult
to socialize.
Socialize, because when you go to home again, oh my gosh, you back is so strong. The feeling is so bad, because it seems you get all this complaint for you. It's difficult. I don't like so much when you need to go there. You say, oh my gosh, you need to prepare your ears, because you are listening to so much complaint about everything, about your husband. It's my brother, about my niece, oh my gosh, all the time.
It's like it brings bad energy, right?
Yes, because
Yes.
you take the energy, it's bad energy, but it's a way to talk.
Yes, I feel you. I don't know if you girls have already heard of a thing where you put like a band-aid or something like this in your belly button to avoid bad energy. Have you ever heard about it?
Yeah, well, but I don't believe.
No, you don't believe that?
No.
Okay, I thought this could be a good strategy.
But if you bought the bottle there and you believe that, I think you maybe it can work.
That's
because
true.
you need to believe.
That's true. Very good. Thank you so much. Vic, how about you? Do your family or your friends complain to you, or they avoid because you don't care too much, like you don't like to listen? How is it for you?
Unfortunately, yeah, they complain a lot. So there is only one person that is funny when he's complaining. That is my fiance, because we make fun in the end of the complaining, like, okay. So it's okay, but there are a lot of other people when she just came like, oh my god, oh no way. Where is my phone? Where is my headphone? I have to show that I'm busy or something like that. So just don't come here. So yeah, it's really, really annoying, but I
I
can't
feel
avoid.
I feel you. Very good, very good. Vic, I want to ask you the next one. I'm sending the questions I'm adding here in the chat, right? How often do people complain about you now? Like when they tell things about you, and how do you deal with these kind of people when they are complaining about you now, not to you?
Okay. I don't know. It's really, really difficult complaining like in front of me.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. Maybe my mom sometimes, but it's difficult. Yeah, because I don't spend a lot of time with her, so it's not all the time she's complaining. So I don't know. Maybe everybody complaining, but don't in front of me.
Good point. Good point. So they are complaining, but not in front of you, and then that's good, right? So you
Yeah,
do you think
but
it's better not knowing or it's better knowing if they are complaining about you?
yeah, oh, of course it's better knowing
It's better
because I
knowing.
know like the person is thinking about me, so I can't trust like too much in these people.
Good point.
I don't know, and sometimes I can just help. I know a lot of bad things about me, so I can help them.
That's true. That's a good point. I loved it. Very good. Rosalia, how about you?
I feel Victoria. I like so much that. But about me, I think that people don't complain so much about me because I am so cute. Oh my gosh. It's not true. It's not
I'm
true.
so amazing. People don't
It's
complain
so
about me.
amazing. People don't complain about me. I don't know because as Victoria said, the people don't have so much courage to complain in front of me. But I think they have to complain because my children, when they start to tell them some history, they said, oh my gosh, I talk so much because I need to tell all the details about the story, about the everything. Then they say, oh my gosh, it's so long story, my mom, you start now. They complain about that. But I don't know. My husband sometimes complain about me, but it's not normal, I think.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I think
I
that.
feel yeah, I feel it's normal too. I feel like I agree with you, and I think at some point, like people who like us, they want to have a good relationship with us, right? So
Mm,
communication is so important. I feel that like
yeah,
I'm learning how to say I don't like stuff, or to say,
yeah,
look, I didn't like what you did, and I think this makes relationships better.
yeah,
So if you have like a problem with me, just tell me, because I can try to get better, or I can show you the way, like the reason why I am this way, right? So look, I'm doing this because I don't feel comfortable, because I don't like, because I don't right? So I feel that it's important to be open to tell, like, look, Rosal, I didn't like what you did. Sorry, I didn't agree with you. I don't know, but it's difficult to say,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah, it's difficult.
Just like you girls, I think people don't often complain about me. I don't if they complain, I don't know. If they say something, it's behind my back.
Yeah.
It's okay too. Girls, I want to know from you, how do you feel when you complain? If you feel complaining relieves stress? And if you do, I want to know from you, what complaints do you have at the moment? Rosalia, let's start with you. Do you feel when you complain, this makes you feel less stressed? What complaints do you have like right now? If you want to just let it go, you know?
Yeah, I think in the end of the year, you start to think about what you have did along the year. Then you start to complain, oh my gosh, I needed to enjoy more that. Then I start to complain a little bit that about the stress. There is a time I stay in the night without sleep as well. Then another days I stay all the time complaining, oh my gosh, today I'm so tired. I need to rest a little more. Then now I can rest all the time if I want, because if I don't want to clean my house, it's okay, because I'm alone with my husband. My husband do something, it's okay. And I think it's that about the end of the year. You stay to think about that, but in this time I'm a little bit more enjoy and trying to see that I'm so blessed about that, because I have all my family around me. I don't lose anyone for the pandemic, for that. Everyone have a better health, and everyone is together.
I
Only
loved
to
it.
take.
Very good, very good. Yes, I think I am just like you. I think sometimes when we are stressed, the feelings they just come, right? And I feel that like talking about it
Yeah.
helps me to feel less stressed, you know. The complaints I have right now, I think they're all about myself. I am not going to the gym. I'm not as determined as I should be. You know, I think I need to be more organized. I need to go to the gym. I need to drink more water. I need to
Yeah.
prioritize myself. All the complaints I have, they are about me and my behaviors. You know, I think about other people. It's okay. Like my complaints, like most of them, they are about me, unfortunately. Yeah. Vic, how about you? Do you feel less stressed when you complain? What complaints do you have like right now?
Okay, so I don't think that when I complain relieve the stress, because it won't figure the problems out. So I don't know. I had to figure it out. So okay, now I'm really relaxing. It's okay. Not at all just complaining. It won't help me. And I don't know. Nowadays, I complaining. Maybe things about my son when he doesn't want to do something that I had to. Oh my God, let's go again and again.
I got you.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I want to know from you now, when was the last time you complained about something? Vic, let's start with you.
Oh my God. The last time, maybe yesterday at night, like my son doesn't just be sitting and eat. So I started complaining, like, oh my God, just stop it. You never, blah, blah. So, yeah. And finally, really tired. We just go bed. But yeah, it's really annoying me.
I feel you. Very good. And you, Rosalia, when was the last time you complained about something?
I think it was today in the morning, because I complained to my husband didn't had washing the dish, because Oh my gosh, to make the breakfast and go without and leave without what's the dish that I complain of that. I think it's that that I
Okay, that's
remember.
good. That's good. That's good. I think for me, girls, it was because I went to Minas for the first time this weekend, and I bought doce de leite.
Mm.
And then my brother ate almost everything yesterday. Then I was like, come on, you ate a lot. It's almost over. Yes, sometimes I complain about food. Like if you eat something I like, and it's almost over, I will complain. Then I was like, oh, you ate almost all the doce de leite, that's really bad. Like he ate a lot with panettone, and I felt really, really sad.
Your brother was helping you to make fit a little
Oh,
fit.
Rosalia, yes. He was helping me to go on a
You are
diet, right?
you are complaining about that. Then
That's true.
your brother is helping you.
That's true. And then and after that, like when my mom saw me complaining, she bought new packets of new, how can I say this? Well, she bought more doce de leite after she saw me complaining. She bought more yesterday night, and it was great. Now there's a lot of doce de leite here. I can, I can't complain anymore. Yeah. Girl, let's see the next one. Oh, this is a good question. I want to know from you if you think men or women complain more. Who complain more, Rosalia? What do you think?
My husband. My husband complain all the time that I saw, what do you happen? Because you are so sad. Because I'm stressed, because I'm doing so much things. Oh my gosh, when you are not stressed, because by the time he was stressed about something that is
Yeah.
not happen, then he was stressed all the time. Is my husband. I think it's the man complain more.
In general, men, yeah. I
General.
think men has
It's because
men
my
usually.
husband. I don't know the another, but my husband and
Gotcha.
my brother complain a lot too.
I think men usually have this grumpy energy.
Yeah.
They need to be tough, they need to
Yeah.
be like this, right? Like I feel
Uh,
this energy from men, so that they are always complaining over something,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. But I was thinking here, like right now, that for example, when we are talking about women and domestic chores and children, women are usually overwhelmed because they have a lot of
Yeah.
things to do, right? To clean the house, to like take care of their children. There's also work. So I feel that society usually sees women as the ones who complain more, because we are always like trying to take care of everything, right?
Everything.
So I don't know if I agree with you that I think it's men, but I would say society in general might say women, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I had my time. I had my time that I complained a lot, but now it changed because I don't have children anymore.
Yeah.
I don't need to complain so much.
Yes, I said like children,
Yeah.
work and house. Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. It's difficult. Yeah. Vic, what do you think about it? Who complains more?
I think about it what you just said, because yes, of course, it's the woman. Like everybody, just the woman cares. The man is okay. If don't have anything, it's okay too. Like they don't care about anything. So yeah, the woman has a lot of responsibilities that the men don't care. So I believe the woman complain more, unfortunately. But yeah.
You said something really nice. Sometimes men don't, how can I say it? They don't need to worry over some things, right? Or it's not that they don't need, but they they don't worry too much, you know, about some stuff that for women it's important, you know. So I totally feel you. Okay, Rosalia, no problem. Let me know when you're back. Vic, now I wanna change a little bit subject and ask you, what complaints do you have about English? And of course, you can share your experience with me, like how long have you been studying English? What complaints do you have about it?
Okay. I've been studying English. I don't know. I started when I was like 17 and stopped like 20, the normal English course. And I just stopped it. Like, okay, I finished. It's okay. So, yeah. And don't talk anymore. Just, yeah, let the life just pass and is everything okay. But when I travel, it's so hard to start to talk and listening because there are a lot of different accents. So, oh my god, what they are talking. Like if you're talking with someone who lives in New York, is so different for the people who lives in Texas. So yeah, it's really, really hard. I think it's the only thing that I complain, the accent and how fast they speak.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So it's not a lot of this is a good complaint, I think, and it's not too much, right? Just one about the accent. That's great. Okay. Odalia and Ju, do you have any complaints about English?
Yeah, I think about the music, to understand music, because since until now, for me, it's so difficult to understand some music. I try to pay attention some the lyricals. Then oh my gosh, I didn't understand. So difficult all the time. Oh my gosh. And but now I think it's a little more easier because I'm studying a lot. Then but that is things that I don't do something I need to do, but I don't. I need
Like what?
to. I study more because I participated in this time. Then after that, I left inside that I don't do nothing anymore. Then because my husband sometimes complain that I am so much time doing this thing, then I try to to stay with him more time. But
Mhm.
I think I need to see the things that I accomplished this time. It's
Mhm.
okay.
I loved it. I loved it. Yes. I totally feel you about studying. I feel I need to study more too, to get more vocabulary and to use new words. You know, this is my biggest complaint about English. And also words that are similar, but they're not the same. So here during the talk, I'm really like thinking of the difference between complaining and complaint, complaining and complaint, and I'm trying to be careful when I talk. You know, it's really difficult. You said something about the music, and I thought it was really interesting because, for example, even in Portuguese, when we are singing a song, you know, we sometimes sing the songs wrong, you know. So I don't know. There is there are a lot of songs that we sing wrong because we misunderstand the lyrics, you know. So I don't know if it's a problem, right? Like to sing wrong or not to understand. Like we have the rhythm, the all of the melody is different sometimes, right? I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good, girls. I think we have time for the last one. Let's see here. The last one I have to ask you. Maybe we can go to this one here. have you ever got a better service ever you've complained? And if you want to share your experience, if you received something better, or if you, I don't know, if the company gave you something. Let's start with you, Rosalia. Has this ever happened to you?
Yeah, I think so. Depend of service, because the last month I put some clothes to costureira. I don't know how can I say that. Needed to fix something. Then she forgot to make something in my clothes. Then I complained. Then she said, "You can back again. Then I can fit." And it's okay. She make a better this service. But in another things, depend the situation, depend that what you are complying. Because if you are in the restaurant, then you complying of the matters, it's difficult because you don't know what are happening with him, with her. Then when you are at the restaurant in the last week, we are there, then the go to our table, then put the water and split a little bit in the table. She was so nervous that I said, "No, it's not a problem. Don't worry. It's normal. It's happened." Then it's okay. But if you comply, she don't it's impossible for him to continue to make your work, because I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing about their life. It's difficult for everyone. Then in this time you
It's
need
important to be careful, right?
Yeah, to be careful in this time, because you are this person, you give your food, then you can make something in the food. You need to to be a little friendship with them. Yeah. You need to take
Can you
care
imagine
about
if
that
they
too.
do something? That's
Yeah,
true. I saw something on Instagram these
yeah, I
days. We
saw
are
that
having the World Cup.
in the
Like, oh,
movie.
since
Oh,
like I saw something like this. The World Cup is happening. If you decide to order something while Brazil is playing the
yeah,
match, the motor, the guy who delivers the food, or the cook who is there like cooking the food, they will do something on your food. They will I don't know, spit on it, or they
yeah,
will they will do something. So please don't order food while the games are happening.
yeah.
So yeah, I feel you.
Yes.
It's important to be friendly. Very good. Vic, how about you? Have you ever got a better service after you've complained?
Because I've never been in this situation. I've never complained about anything. So yeah, I I can't talk about it. I just okay, let it go and move on.
Good. That's great too, right? It's good that you've never experienced this. I think for me, just once, my parents bought tomato sauce, and it got really disgusting here. It was like rotten and spoiled. And then the company, it was Kettle, the brand was Kettle. They sent us another package, and another, yeah, another package of tomato sauce, and it was great, really good. And I think for companies, it's important to have a good customer service experience. Another day I bought a moisturizer for my face, and then like after some months the color has changed, and I sent a message to the company just to make sure that I could continue using it on my skin. And then they said, like, look, there is something wrong, don't continue using. And they sent me another product. It was really, really nice. Girls, we are running out of time. I'm bringing the guys from the breakout room back. I want to check with them how the conversation was, and then we are almost over. All right, just 1 minute. that they are coming back. Hello, Ayla. How was the conversation?
Hello, Luna. It was good. It was very good.
I want to know. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Complicated. It's complicated a little to talk about the campaign, but I think it's important to understand what the right time to campaign and what do not, because I think campaign it's important when there is a fair reason for that. You know.
What is the limit? Like how can we know the limits then?
I think when there is no, for example, the business don't worry about the customers, about the satisfaction of their customers, and because if they are buying something, there is a responsibility about it. And when there is no, I think it's a good moment to campaign.
Very good.
But I
loved
don't,
it.
yeah. But I think to campaign when there is no reason, it doesn't make sense. And when there are some people over campaign all the time, I think it's no good. I think it's no good. Yeah.
I agree with you. That's bad. I agree with you. Very good. Thank you so much for sharing. I loved this perspective, and I agree with you. It's a hard limit to understand when you're going to complain or not. Yeah, very good. Ricardo, I want to know from you, what's your opinion? If you think women or men complains more, who complains more, women or men?
I don't know. If you choose one of them, it's possible I made a mistake. But I think it's better if the both complain when it's necessary. When it's necessary, I think it's important you search about your right. And I think I didn't answer, but I think that's it.
It's okay. So you don't want to choose a side. It's just, it depends. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Guys, it was a pleasure having you here. I sent here in the chat the link to the feedback. I'd like to thank Rosalia and Vic.
How do you say saia justa in English?
What do you mean? Saia justa? I have no idea. Okay, you don't want to be in a saia justa, right?
Yeah.
That's good. I have no idea, Ricardo. Let's check here. Saia justa. A tight spot.
Oh.
You don't want to be in a tight spot. Let me check for you.
Great, thanks.
I hear you, and you are right. It's better because we have 4 women here. You know, it's better you not to be. It's better if you don't.
It's a wise man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Very good. Guys, it's always a pleasure to have you here. Victoria, please come back more often. I really hope you guys have a great Thursday, and I hope to see you around. Have a great day. And don't forget to send your feedback here. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.